Hello everyone, thank you for joining on my another live stream today. So today is the 5th of August 2020 on Wednesday. So I hope you're having a great trading day today. Alright, so let's see. So today I will talk about my own strategy, which is called KTS, Case Trading Strategy. So I will check some charts and just I will just give you my overview of what I think what's happening in the market now. So here we go. So just in case, right, before starting anything here, the strategy or the knowledge is based on my own experience purely. So when you take trades, please do at your own risk. Alright, so I was looking at the Euro USD right now, and this is a daily chart, and Kijun Sen became flat, so I don't take the daily chart to catch the uptrend, but I look at the 4, and oh yeah, the 4-hour chart, Kijun Sen is flat also, so it's this is not the one to look at. So yeah, so today let me demonstrate how I look at the chart every time I come back to the chart. So I look at the chart in the morning time and afternoon, and also in the evening time in Asian time. So to be more specific, I look at the chart at 9 AM Japan time or 9 to 10 AM Japan time, and also I look at the chart 4 PM, 5 PM in Japan time. And then I look at it again at 8 PM or 9 PM in Japan time. So sometimes I look at 3 times, sometimes I look at 2 times in a day. And here is a list of my pairs. So I look at Euro USD, Euro GBP, and Euro JPY, GBP USD, GBP JPY, USD JPY, and CAD JPY, USD CAD, and AUD JPY, AUD USD, and gold. These are the pairs in commodity that I take trades. But all the rest are actually indexes, and these are just for my reference. So let me demonstrate how I look at a chart. So let's say this is 9 AM in the morning. Let's say I'll just open up the chart and see what's gonna do. So Euro USD, right? First of all, daily chart. I look at the daily chart and below. So top-down analysis is my way. So I look at the daily chart, I found Kijun Sen flat, so it's range. 4-hour chart, it's Kijun Sen flat, so range also. So moving on to the next one, Euro GBP. This is a daily chart, right? Kijun Sen flat, and 4-hour chart, Kijun Sen is also flat, so not this one. Next one, Euro JPY. Daily chart is flat, and 4-hour chart also flat, so not that one. And GBP USD. Daily chart is uptrend, so this is a good one. So I mark it. I mark the red. When the market is up or down in daily chart, I mark it in the red. And when it's down or up in 4, I mark it on orange. So yeah. So this is uptrend in daily chart, so I mark it on the red. And also looking at the 4. A 4-hour chart, the Kijun Sen is flat now, so I will take the daily chart on this one. And moving on to the next one, GBP JPY. Daily chart is up, and 1 hour is 4-hour chart is flat. Yeah, this is 4 on the GBP JPY, and this is flat, right? But in daily, this is up. So I take the daily and move on to the next one, USD JPY. Daily chart flat, Kijun Sen flat, and the 4-hour chart also flat. Kumo just twisted and flat, right? Kijun Sen flat. So now this one, CAD JPY. Yeah, daily chart flat, and 4-hour chart, it's also flat. Kumo flat, and Kijun Sen flat too. So next one, USD CAD. In the daily chart, this is going down. Daily chart shows this is a beautiful downtrend on this USD CAD. So just take a look at the 4, and a 4-hour chart is Kijun Sen flat. So I take the daily, and I just mark the red. So this is a trading view platform, so you can mark these. But if you are using MT4, MT5, you can just write down. So AUD USD daily chart is flat. Well, actually, technically this is uptrend. Sorry. Technically this is uptrending because Senko span B up and Kijun Sen up. So in definition of my KTS strategy, this is uptrend. So I take the daily, and let's look at the 4. In 4, the Kumo just twisted and flat. Kijun Sen up, but Kumo's flat. Right, just twisted. So I take the daily on this AUD JPY as the uptrend. And AUD USD, daily chart up beautifully. And 4, this is flat. So I take the daily, and so I mark it the red. And finally, I look at the gold, daily chart up, and 4, this is also up. So in this case, I take either daily or 4, and I compare. The daily chart Kumo is a little bit thinner than the forward chart. I can see that forward chart Kumo is more thicker, and it's longer. So I take the 4, and I mark the orange. So this is initial analysis. And I do this every time I look at the chart. In the morning time, and afternoon and evening, I scan all these pairs in commodity gold. And the ones that are marked on red, I come back next. So right now, there is a daily chart trend on GBP USD, GBP JPY, USD CAD, AUD JPY, and AUD USD. And the gold forward chart is trending upwards. So, and until here, I think it takes only like a 10 to 15 minutes every morning, afternoon, evening. And then I move down to lower time frames to confirm it. So, USD, Euro USD, daily chart I confirmed uptrend. So, I look at the 1 or 30. So, let's see which one of these time frames are uptrending. So 1 hour is flat, Kijun Sen flat, Kumo flat. So how about 30-minute chart? 30-minute chart also Kumo flat and Kijun Sen flat. So I will wait for the Kijun Sen and Senko span A or B to move up on this one, on GBP USD. So I don't even go lower time frame to take trades. So this one GBP JPY. Let's take a look at the 1 first. 1 hour chart, this is flat, Kumo flat, and 30, this is also flat. So I will just wait for these angles to move up. So next one, USD CAD, 1 hour chart, it's flat, Kumo flat. I mean, Senko span A is down, but Kijun Sen has been flat for a couple of recent candles. So I just stay away from on this one. And 30, this is flat. Again, Kumo flat, Senko span B flat, A flat, and Kijun Sen completely flat now. So I don't go lower time frame to take trades. So not this one, AUD JPY. In a 1 hour chart, oh, this is nice uptrend. So we confirmed the daily chart uptrend, and 1 hour chart also uptrend. And also 30-minute chart is uptrend too. So in this case, 1 hour chart, the Kumo is more thicker than 30. So I take the 1 hour chart Kumo because of the thickness. So I take the 1 hour, and then I move down to the lower time frame. So I will move on to the next one. But before doing it, I turn to this green. I turned this flag to green so that this is good to go, right? This is good to go to look at the lower time frames, which are 1505, to look for the edges. Before doing that, I will look at 2 other pairs because there might be some good trading edges also. So I just put the green sign to look at the lower time frames, but before taking trades, I look at other pairs just in case. So AUD USD 1 hour, this is Kijun Sen slightly moving up, and Senko span A is up also. So 1 hour is a beautiful uptrend, and 30-minute chart also, I think Senko span A is slightly moving up, B is also slightly moving up, and Kijun Sen gradually moving up right now because the price just broke the recent high uppers. So I compared the Kumo shape, and 1 hour is more thicker than 30. Well, actually this is about the same. The thickness is about the same. 1 hour is this, and 30-minute chart is this. So I take 30 because the Kumo is much longer now. So I take the 30. So this one is also good to go. So I put the green sign so that I know there might be a trading edge in lower time frames. And moving on to the gold. Right, gold, let's see. In 1, Kijun Sen flat, so not this one. And Kumo flat also. And 30, yeah, 30 also, Kijun Sen is flat. Right, Kijun Sen flat. Senko span A is up, but Kijun Sen flat. So I will wait until Kijun Sen to move up to look for the buy chance in lower time frames. So among all these pairs, among all these pairs, the ones that I look at 1505 are AUD JPY and AUD USD. And then I look for the edges. Alright? So, and this is what I usually do in the morning in 9 to 10 a.m. Japan time, and 4 to 5 p.m. Japan time, and then 8 to 9 p.m. Japan time. And this is my routine every day. Sometimes I'm busy at night, so in that case I don't look at the chart at night. But in the morning and afternoon, I have time usually. So I take a look at these time frames like this way. So because I talk about this because I have actually heard lots of questions as to so when to look at the market, right? And I work full time, and when to look at the market. So here is how you can scan all these pairs with different time frames. So now you know that these are the ones that are trending, and gold is up in 4 stably currently, and then AUD JPY and AUD USD are the pairs that are good to go to look at the lower time frame, and then you capture the edge. You capture the edge. So yeah, I think this is a very simple way but very powerful way to scam these pairs. So and also, like I said yesterday, or I think it was on psychology part on last Saturday, you don't have to look at many pairs. I don't recommend you to look at many pairs, but I recommend you to stick to like 1 or 2 or 3 pairs at most. Stick to it and be able to catch the trend. Because if you spread your forecast on multiple currencies, like 20 some currencies, then it might be very difficult to capture the edges. So yeah, just stick to like 2 or 3 pairs, up to like 5 pairs, and then look for the edges. Look for the trend and look for the edges that follows. Alright, so yeah, this is my routine, and I hope you refer to the routine of mine. Alright, so everyone, thank you for joining again. I just wanted to speak, I just wanted to talk about the topic first and then greet everyone, because so that it saves time to get into the topic, especially when you look at the archive. You know, it might take time to greet everybody. So that's why I decided to talk about the topic first, and then I'll come back to your comments. So, but I do see your comments, and I do see your comments on the comment box below too. So when you happen to look at this one on the archive, please type your comments on the below, so that every time I read through, I make sure to put my mark so that I'm reading through. Alright, so yeah, once again, thank you for joining everyone. Good to see you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are. But thank you for joining everyone. Alright, let's see. Are you Ichimoking today? Yeah, that's an interesting question. Are you Ichimoking today? And yes, I am. Alright, konbanwa, thank you for joining. Good to see you. Good to see you. Alright. Nikkei 225 is bouncing up right now, right? I was looking at the chart earlier, and this is moving up now. But pretty much this is consolidating. The daily chart is flat. Kumo flat and Kijun Sen flat, so the price is not really going anywhere on this Nikkei 225 now. Yeah. Alright, and I don't take trades on indexes. I only take trades on Forex pairs. So that's why my analysis is focused on the Forex pairs. Alright. Alright, Sean, would you be more alert if the prices are moving towards daily high-low or weekly high-low? Yeah, I stick to daily. I don't really look at the trend on weekly chart because I tend to follow the trend on a daily or 4-hour chart. So if you can confirm the uptrend on downtrend on a daily or 4-hour chart, that would be great. Yeah, I don't really follow the trend on weekly chart. Could we have a list of those currencies, please? Yeah. So you can see it here. These are the currencies on my watch list. All right. Good to see you. Thank you for joining. All right. All right, Maru-san, I have a little tip to keep the list organized. Just go to the add symbols field and type Forex and hit enter. It will add a non-existing pair, but you can use it as a category header. Oh, okay. Interesting. So let me see. So I type Forex here, and it gives the header. Oh, there you go. That's great tip. Thank you for the tip. Great. So I put this one here, and maybe I type stocks and oh, there you go. I have an index and stock too. I mean, yeah, an index. Does it work this way? Let's see. Looks like it doesn't work this way. So maybe I will just use stock, and I put it here. What about commodity? Commodity. Oh yeah, there you go. So I put commodity here. Okay, now I have a beautiful categorized list of the pairs now. That's great. Thank you for the tip, Maru-san. All right. If in a daily chart and 4-hour chart Ichimoku is flat, do you look at a 1-hour time frame? Yes, I do. Yeah. But in this case, I already found a couple pairs that are trending daily chart of 4, so I stick to them today. Yeah, I don't really want to follow the trend on 1-hour chart of 30 because usually they don't last long. So I will be more busy when I stick to these lower time frame confirmations. All right. It is so good to hear that the pairs on my watch list are flagged by you. Sure. Yeah. Oh, Maru-san, yeah, you can post on Discord. That would be great. Yep. All right. Good to see you, everyone. Thank you for joining. Good to see you. You can also add stocks. Oh yeah, I already did. And the same way, or primary pairs, secondary pairs, or trending or non-trending. Oh, okay, okay. Interesting, interesting. Yeah, so looks like there are lots of tips to use this Forex trading view. Trading view. Good to know that. Thank you for joining, everyone. Good to see you. All right, good morning. Do you use the same time schedule for exiting trades? For exit, it's different because whenever I exit, whenever the line go flat. So for exit timing, I stick to the chart. I mean, I don't really stick to the chart 24 hours, but I come back to the chart at times. So for example, on this GBP USD daily chart, is found to be uptrend, and when I happen to buy somewhere here, then until the Kijun Sen go flat, until the Kijun Sen goes flat this way, and the Senko Span A goes flat this way, I keep holding this buy. So if it happens today, right, if the Kijun Sen becomes flat today, then I will look at the lower time frame to capture the exit timing today. But if not, I just keep holding this buy. Alright, good morning, good day. Thank you for joining. To see you. Alright. Good Ichimoku to everyone. Thank you for joining. I see that you have put a red trend mark against the Nifty. Can you analyze it? Yeah, Nifty, I was going to talk about tomorrow. But yeah, just briefly touching on this. Nifty is still uptrending daily chart. Right, the Kumo is upwards. Kumo is moving up. Senko Span A slightly moving up, B slightly moving up, and Kijun Sen is also slightly moving up now. This is not the strong uptrend, but this is still decent uptrend to me. So Senko Span B, the lower part of the Kumo, Senko Span A, upper part of the Kumo, and Kijun Sen is the green one in my chart setting if you're new to my channel. So yeah, these are moving up and this is uptrending. But now the price is below this trend line, right? It broke the trend line downwards and it's going up. So it might be resisted by this line and go down this way. Would be another expectation. But as long as Kijun Sen go up and Kumo go up, this is uptrend. This is stable uptrend. Yep. Alright, good to see you everyone. Thank you for joining. So yeah, ever since I became a full-time trader, I really value the efficiency. Time efficiency is the key, and this is something that I really focus on because in Forex you don't get paid by the hours you watch the market or the number of trades, right? You don't get paid accordingly. But you only get paid when you're right. Otherwise, you lose money. And that's why I think time efficiency is very important. Because, so for example, like when you look at the charts, and if it only takes like 30 minutes, right? If it only takes like 30 minutes and take a buy, and keep holding the buy for next couple of days, then that would be very time efficient, right? Because in 30 minutes of time, you make like 100 or 200 pips of profit. Only 30-minute time of analysis. So that's why I want my trade strategies to be very simple but powerful at the same time. Yeah, I used to look at the chart all day. Yeah, especially when I was a part-time job, when I was a part-time trader while working full-time. I was only able to watch the market at night after I came back home. So between 7 or 8 until 11 or 12, or sometimes it went all the way to like 2 a.m. I was watching the market all day. I mean, whole like 6 hours, and yeah, I was taking trades. But actually, that is not really time efficient, right? Because even if I stick to the chart for a couple of hours, it doesn't mean that I can capture the edges many times. Sometimes there is no edges in 6 hours, so I give up. And this is also the same after I became a full-time trader. I claim myself as full-time because the Forex trade is my main source of income, and that's why I claim myself as a full-time trader. But it doesn't mean that I keep watching the market every day, 24 hours. It doesn't mean that. I only look at the chart morning time and afternoon and evening, between 30 to 1 hour of time on each time. And if there's no trend, then I just forget about it. If there's no edges to find, then I just forget about it. But once I make my analysis, sometimes I take trades from mobile because I already know the scenario. I already know what's happening in the market by analyzing PC. So when I'm outside, for example, like when I'm taking my dog for a walk or when I travel, I just execute trades from mobile, and that is okay for me. But usually, these are the 3 timings in a day when I analyze and take trades because I value the time efficiency. Yeah, because if I stick to the chart 24 hours, well, not 24 hours, but like if I stick to the chart, let's say like a 10 hours or 12 hours per day, then I will get tired, and also I won't be able to do the live like this and other things like a GTS or Ichimoku community. I cannot do this, all these. But because of my style, because I only look at the chart twice or 3 times a day, everything is becoming possible. And this is my trade style. So like I showed it to you before, I look at all these pairs. I just scan all these pairs in a daily and 4 first. And if the daily chart and 4 hour chart are either up or downwards, then I go down to 1 hour or 30 to confirm it. And if I can confirm the up or down trend in mid time frames, then I go down to 15 or 5. So I put the green ones, and these are good to go to look for the edges. And yeah, so yeah, basically that's the topic that I wanted to talk about today, the time efficiency and how I analyze in the morning, afternoon, and evening. And I don't do anything else. I don't do anything else to analyze it. These are basically the routine of mine. So I'm sure everybody might feel the fear of missing chances. Like maybe you might think that if you are working full-time, you have less time, you have a limited time to watch the market. So you might feel that you don't have much chance than the full-time trader. But I would say that's not true. That's not true, because when you come back to the chart, when you're out of work, come back to home and open the chart, and when you happen to see the market in uptrend or downtrend, and when you happen to capture the edge, that's the most important thing to take trades. And if not, you just come back later on, like 2 or 3 hours later, you come back, and if you still don't see any edges, then you just forget about it on that day and come back to the chart next day. So another thing that is important for me is that I don't take trades every day. I don't take trades every day. So for example, in the month of June, I took 14 trades. I took only 14 trades, and a couple of positions were executed within a day. So yeah, so that shows that I don't take trades every day. And also in the month of May, as far as I remember, I only took like 7 trades in the month of May, because I didn't see any good trend in bigger time frames on any pairs. And every time I look at the market, I didn't find any edges. I wasn't able to confirm the trend, or I wasn't able to find the edges. So the number of trades were very few in the month of May. In the month of June, it was okay. 14 trades is pretty decent for me. And in the month of July, last month, I took like 35 trades. So I took more trades, but it doesn't mean that I earn more money. And that's because I value the risk to reward ratio, the winning rate, or the number of trades. So yeah, if you want to become a full-time trader, I think this is a very important mindset to remember. Yeah, you might feel that, you might think that, you have time. When you become full-time, you have full time, and you can look at the chart anytime you want. And actually, that's a trap. That's a trap, I think. So, yeah, get used to be able to identify the trend, and get used to be able to capture the edges. Then you should be fine when you become a full-time, because you don't want to stick to the chart 24 hours after you become a full-time trader. Okay, so yeah. So today is like a psychological kind of mindset kind of talk, but I hope it helps to everyone who watches my live in archive. Alright, GU today is, yeah, this is uptrending right now on a daily chart. Yep. Alright, do you also attention to support and resistance lines? Yes, I do. Alright, you're welcome, Sean. You're welcome. Louis, do you take into consideration the fundamentals on JPY and USD today at all? Yes, I do. I do. Yeah, I look at the fundamentals news too, but I don't really go deeper on these news. I'm more towards the technical analysis than fundamentals. So I only look at the general fundamental news that are usually on this what is it? A calendar in general, and I just look at it. That's it. That's it. Alright, good to see you. Thank you for joining. Alright. I'm trading your talk box strategy, CHF JPY strategy, and I'm in profit right now. Alright, you good? Yeah. Talk box strategy is very powerful by itself, but make sure to combine with other confirmations. Yeah, usually talk box becomes like a support and resistance in a day, in Asian session. So the breakout can be one of the edges, but you can add more edges to buy or sell. Alright, Maru-san, if there is a ticker that has the name, it doesn't work, but you can be creative. Sure, sure. Yeah, I can be creative on this watch list. Yeah, I will yeah, try to find some other levels to it. Euro NZD is hiding at the bottom. Alright, good to see you. Good morning, good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for joining. Do you ever use volume weighted moving average? No, I don't. Can you check out HSI? Yeah, sure. There is a HSI here. I didn't look at it today, but yeah, this is flat, Kumo flat, Kijun-sen up, and for our chart, this is also flat too. So basically, there is no trend on this one either. Yeah, right now the daily chart is ranging. Basically, it's sloping down and now retracing backwards. So the whole time the Kumo's flat ranging, so there is no trend in the market now. The analysis should be simple. The analysis should be this simple, but should be powerful at the same time. And Ichimoku, gives the clear confirmations for its trending market and also the ranging market. All right. Hi Kate, so you exit when Kijun Sen turns flat. What else needs to turn flat? Sorry, I may have missed that part. Oh yeah, so Kijun Sen flat and also Senko span A or B flat. So in my strategy, the definition of uptrend downtrend is basically on this PDF. If you have a PDF here, and this is available for anyone. So if you haven't downloaded it yet, you can download it for free from the link below. But yeah, so this is how I confirm the trend. So in other words, when this condition is not met, that means the market is ranging, right? That means the market is ranging. So you can go opposite way. So when Kijun Sen flat and Senko span A flat, that's range. When Kijun Sen flat and Senko span B flat, that's range also. And that's when I look for the exit timing. So simply, Kumo, there's a Kumo Senko span A, right? And there's a Kumo Senko span B. So I combine the Senko span A to Kijun Sen, and I combine Senko span B and the Kijun Sen. And when they are both moving up, that's uptrend. So either A plus K or B plus K, simply speaking. Of course, you have to look at the Kumo thickness and the angle to it, but basically, these are two confirmations. All right. Okay, Bitcoin, is it going up right now? Yeah. So based on this strategy, you can capture the trend or range market. And there is a video, there's a whole playlist in my YouTube channel. So you can come to this KTS strategy. So when you come to my official website and scroll down a little bit, there is the button like this, case trading strategy. So when you click on this one, you can open the page like this, and you can see whole the explanation of how I capture trends, Senko span AB and Kijun Sen here. So if you haven't watched these videos, I encourage you to do, and learn how to capture trends nicely. Okay. Thanks for your analysis, Kay. Sure, you're welcome. You're welcome. So yep. So we do see some trends this week. So it's been quite exciting month. Yeah, after coronavirus, right? After the month of March to April, there was a crash in retracing backwards. So I wasn't able to be positive to the market. But now it looks like all the markets being quite settling down. Especially Forex pairs are kind of very easy, relatively easy to capture trends now. So for me, it's a good news. Alright, does Ichimoku strategy may use for long-term trading? Yes. Long-term trading? Yes. I think Ichimoku strategy is more for long-term than short-term trades. Alright, good morning. Thank you for joining. What do you think about automated trading? I don't think I will ever use that. I mean, I used to use it, but now I don't. Yeah, I prefer to take trades manually. And this is my style. That's my style. I don't like the automated system. I want to do it manually because that's my characteristic. So yeah, in a car, like the car, I prefer manual sticks than automatic shift transmission. So I prefer manual operations. Alright, Anthony, analysis confirms buy on the daily chart, 1 hour chart, and the 515, but the gold cross is above 50%. In the stochastics, would you wait for the price to fall below 50% stochastic before entering? No, I think I take the stochastics gold cross above the 50, but I make sure to look for other confirmations like lines and price actions or Fibonacci retracement and so on. Yeah, but I do take the gold cross above 50. What is your winning rate? If in your 16 trades, how many are losses? So in 14 trades in the month of July, my winning rate was 35.7%. So I won only 5 times, and 5 losses and 4 break evens. Yeah, actually I show all my history, all my trade history to my GTS students and members. But yeah, that's my performance. Would you teach us about some Buddhism? Yeah, I'm not a Buddhist, so I'm not sure if I can teach that. But yeah, maybe I can touch on Buddhism philosophy through this Ichimoku original book. Yeah, Goichi Hosoda was a Buddhist, so I can introduce some of his concepts through this Ichimoku Kinko-hyo original book. I think that would be interesting. Yeah, I'm not a philosophy teacher, so yeah. Alright, good to see you. Are you Tokyo based? Yes, I am. Do you think GJ creating symmetrical triangle? GJ, let's see. And it may burst at any time soon or tomorrow. You mean the uptrend? So yeah, once it breaks the high, then it can go up. I think this is a ascending triangle. So I think hold on. Right, there you go. Recently I found a shortcut to put the horizontal line. So yeah, there you go. Yeah, thanks to yeah, my supporter, I got this tool to put this horizontal line. But anyways, yeah, so this is a ascending triangle, so I can see that the price can break through upwards. Yeah, I think the buyers are more than sellers in the market. But yeah, there might be some retracement, right? There might be some retracement all the way to this line, but most likely it can break upwards. It's my view. Yeah, it may happen today because I see that JPY is quite weak today. So it may happen today or tomorrow or sometime this week. Alright, good to see you. Thank you for joining. Alright, from India, thank you for joining. Alright, Silver. Yep, Euro JPY is not flagged. If you have time, could you please have a look at it? Sure, Euro JPY. Yeah, this is I think flat. Daily chart. Oh yeah, daily chart. I think Kijun Sen. I think right now the price broke the recent high upwards just now. So I think Kijun Sen will move up in that case, and we can catch the nice uptrend. So Kumo is moving up. I mean Senko span B is up, and A looks to be slightly up, and Kijun Sen also looks to be slightly upwards. So let's take a look at the 4. I think we can have a bigger better picture now. Alright, so in 4, in 4, technically, the Kijun Sen is moving up. I can see that. And Senko Span A up and B up also. So yeah, I think this is a great buying trend, I mean uptrend. So I put the mark because I can confirm it. The daily chart is more uptrending than the 4. If you look at the 4, this is Kumo's flat, right? In the 4, Kumo's flat, but in the daily chart, Kumo is more towards the upside. See, Kumo's moving upside more than the 4. So I take the daily for this uptrend, and I confirm it in lower time frames. So 1 hour is upwards now. Okay, Kumo's moving up and Kijun Sen moving up now. So it's a good sign. Right, in 30, let's say in 30-minute chart, 30 looks more beautiful because Kumo is more longer, and the Kijun Sen is beautifully moving up now. So yeah, we see some nice uptrend now. So we can go to lower time frames, 1505, to catch some nice buying edge. Yeah, Euro JPY, right? Hold on. Let me see what's making this move. So Euro is the red one, JPY is the light blue. So yeah, JPY is very weak today and Euro is kind of flat. So yeah, I can see that this bullish trend on this Euro JPY is caused by the weak JPY. So I think other JPY crosses are also going up, I'm expecting. But yeah, Euro JPY is beautiful uptrend right now. Yeah. Alright, hi senpai. Alright, good to see you. Good to see you. Alright, let's see. Okay, so I can go on and on these questions, but looks like I have to go because I have another session here, one-on-one session for a follow-up on the GTS member. So yeah, but thank you for joining everyone today. I hope you learned how to scam all these pairs on your watch list and how you can look at the chart, how you can capture trends by Kumo and Kijun Sen. And in the beginning, I shared my routine of a daily analysis. So if you are joining late, you can look back in the first beginning, and yeah, you can refer to it. Alright, so yeah, sorry, there's lots of more comments and questions, but looks like it's time to go now. So I will be ending the live in about 3 or 4 minutes now. But let me recap on what I will be talking about tomorrow. So when you come to my website, and when you go all the way up here and click on services and click on this YouTube live schedule, I have a live schedule now on the month of August. So let me click on this one and click on this one, schedule for August, and then you find the whole list of the schedule. So today was the 5th of August, so I was talking about my analysis by KTS. KTS is a case trading strategy, so this is my own strategy. So tomorrow is going to be an Ichimoku day, so I will stick to Ichimoku analysis, and I will talk about the philosophy and concept of Ichimoku Kinko Hyo. And also I will talk about Nifty tomorrow and mention about time cycles. So I hope to see you tomorrow again. So until then, look for a trend and try to ride on it so that you can be profitable stably in the long run. Alright, so thank you for joining everyone, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. So hope to see you tomorrow, and until then, stay healthy and stay gold. Alright, bye for now. Mata ne. Thank you.